Well, hello there. I've got some announcements. We are back in Brina Cross. There's some epic sunset about to happen. And this, well, you might recall that place from my previous episode. But as Rusty pointed out, it was a little bit barren. Well, not any longer. And I am so happy to announce that I found, well, actually, I've been given the suggestion how to deal with the grass problem. So a huge thank you to, well, what is your name actually? Your nickname is AJ2670, something like that. So I don't really know what your name is. And I just want to thank you, like really thank you so much because, yeah, it was so easy to fix. And for some reason, I found it just, undoable. Look, all my beautiful permaculture beds are weeded. Yeah. And I had a notorious grass patch growing through the wheelbarrow, and another one growing through the hammock. Not any longer. And for some reason, this patch of grass, does not want to get out of my way. But I don't really mind that. And this one, I do distinctly remember removing that grass, especially the one that is, you see, this one, it is growing inside the building. So I do remember taking it out, but for some reason, it didn't stay. So, yeah. How do you like my new lush garden? Not barren any longer, is it, Rusty? So, actually, the reason for this situation was the grass mod, for some reason, regenerates itself, sort of. So if I tried to make a patch, as in a different mod, and this patch, well, it obviously, ouch, it obviously helped. I mean, you could see the removed glasses in their sort of new positions, but still the grass would come back notoriously, just keep coming back. Oh, look at that. It just would keep coming back. As it was sort of in the original file. So I would sort of, let's say, remove that patch and move it someplace else. So when I loaded the game, I would have both, like the previous one and the moved grass. So it was really it is not game breaking. It's a little bit heartbreaking, perhaps, because you put so much time and effort and thought, and you really want your house to look meticulous and beautiful and just as you want it, really. And then there's this blimmin' patch of grass that it would just, stay in the middle of your bed or your hammock or your wheelbarrow or whatever. And yeah, it was just, I wouldn't say heartbreaking. It's not that bad, but it was just a little bit annoying. A little bit. Yeah, for some reason I cannot move those. I did move them, but they stayed for some reason. I have no idea why, but anyway, let's claim our cottage, shall we? Yeah, so the interior didn't change at all. So yeah, let's take the ring, and once we have the ring, we basically have the cottage. So yeah, I don't remember if I showed you the kitchen. The main difference is this plant hanging, and the other thing is this green pitcher. I preferred it to the brass one because it did not match the copper pans. So yeah, this is the sort of, you know, the kitchen look, which I'm quite pleased with. I'm trying to find the, yeah, and if it was my interior shoot, I would remove this chair, but I cannot do it. Yeah, and yeah, this bathroom quite nice. And then the upstairs. I don't know why it keeps giving me this prompt that I found somebody, and I have no idea what that is. I just hope that this body is not somewhere below the cottage. So this is the new model. I found it in Beautiful Cities of Morrowind, so this is new. I'm quite pleased with that. And also, I think I changed something in here. Not really. I added some plants. And yeah, that would be all changes, I think, I've made to this place. Right. So now, yeah, I just cannot wait for the sunset here, but we've got other things to do, because before we start doing like anything else, I need to show you this. I think you might remember my problem with the grass. See? No grass blanket. No floating grass problem. And again, the same thing. Instead of trying to patch it in another mod, the solution to the problem was to modify the original grass mod, and everything looks fine. Well, this place had like sort of double the problem, because I already had a patch for Ascadian Isles grass, and this was a patch for Beautiful Cities of Morrowind. So before I actually realized the problem, I had this notorious, like, the second layer of grass, and what I should have done was modifying the Beautiful Cities of Morrowind grass patch file, and not the original Ascadian Isles grass mod file. Actually, I should have not used the original file in the first place. Why? Because, let me just show you very quickly. Let's go to Balmora. because I assume that this is what the patch actually affects. Like this patch of grass, I think it's not supposed to be here. And this patch of grass, it's not supposed to be here, I think, nor in this stir. And then also here in by the gate. So yeah, I'm probably like kicking open the already opened door. We have this saying in Polish, not to try to break through the open door. Yeah, so I'm probably doing that, but no one actually could help me with that. And it was probably me being not able to give the proper sort of instructions, because I have so many mods that I actually forgot about this beautiful Cities of Morrowind grass patch I had installed. So yeah, it sort of doubled the grass and doubled the problem. I had all the cottage actually blanketed with grass. And now it was Rusty's idea to keep some grass growing through the roof. It's not very realistic, mind you, because realistically, grass growing through the thatched roof would be like the last stage of the roof before it collapses. So yeah, not very realistic. But let's just imagine it's a Nordic green roof, right? So it's supposed to be. It's not thatched. It's a proper green roof. So it's supposed to be covered in grass. Oh, hello. That's Riin. She's getting impatient because I talk too much. All right. So I am so happy. I'm so happy to announce that my grass problems are over. And I feel so empowered now to do more house mods with grass and with everything. And it's such a good feeling. So again, thank you to AJ H, whatever your name is, I don't know. Thank you so much for helping me out with that. And where is my? Here it is. And yeah, the other person who helped immensely with all of that shenanigans is Varil. So I am having a bit of a Italian episode in my life lately. So Varil, if you don't know him, he's Italian, obviously, and he maintains a very cozy gaming channel with an exquisite presence of... I want to go to Stirk. Oh, shoot. I don't think I can. I need to go to Brinacross to then teleport to Stirk. All right. Let's do that then, because I've never been to Stirk. And someone told me in the comments that Brinacross is the best, place in the game next to Stirk. So I need to go there. So yeah, Varil. So Varil,
yes,
he Charach.
Well, what brings you here, friend?
Does it know that? No, it does not know yet. Let's go outside then. And yeah, that's how I met Varil. I met him because he... a miniature Dubrovnik with a little bit of, Little Asia sort of decor. beautiful place. A little port. So we could go to Anvil. Right. Ah, there's the place I need to go, but not yet. So yeah, let me just talk you through what I wanted to say about Varil. So I met him because YouTube suggested me a video of his about Almalexia, like the city of Almalexia, the real proper, you know, Tamil rebuilt city. And it was a little bit of a showcase for this city. And I was pretty sure that he was actually the Tamil rebuilt death. He isn't, obviously. But yeah, that's how I met him. And he does Italian channel. So he talks in Italian, which means I get very little of what he says. Yeah, I picked up like 2 swear words, which are not very, you know, ugly. So I can tell you, first of them would be porca miseria. And porca miseria means swine misery. Well, pork, obviously. So yeah, it's the first one, and I like it. And the other one would be, I was really astonished that it was considered a swear word in Italian. Cavolo, which means kale. Like kale. You know, the fluffy leaves, dark green or even purple, very good vegetable. Yeah, so cavolo. I am, I will be sowing cavolo in the near future. So yeah, that's funny. So yeah, Varil talks in Italian in his videos, and he makes the most wonderful videos about some mods for Morrowind, not only for Morrowind, for Skyrim, for other games, which I don't actually watch very much because I only play Elder Scrolls. Sorry, Varil. Anyway, so he helped me with my construction set. So he popped in my construction set streaming session, and he said that he could actually help me because my construction set seems not to be very stable. So he helped me to install a patch, which actually made working in construction set seamless, time efficient because, you know, no crashes, and also construction set would run just smoothly. So everything was just like, you know, a marvel out of a sudden. So Varil, thank you so much for your help. It's so greatly appreciated. You have no idea how much I appreciate your help, really. So yeah, thank you a lot. And again, thank you to AJ for giving me this clue about the grass. Yeah. Oh gosh, I'm so happy. So now, if I have I have my house ready, and I also have the grass problem sorted. Sergio Furgasis.
How can I help you?
Sergio? All right. Let's find if we can go back to Anvil.
Well met. Do we have business?
Thresby. I have never been to Thresby. I'm not sure. Yeah, talk to me about Thresby. It's a fishing village on the Strident Coast, about the due east of Charach. Not the most profitable port for a merchant vessel. Well, hardly a port at all. But from there, it's an easy journey along the coast to Sepaki or Rihart. Ooh. So we can take you along for a few coins. I would like to go to Sepaki. No? I'm Sinedas Notius, chief mate of the ghost of Masikera. Ghost of Masikera, that might be this vessel here. The captain figured we could pull in a little more money if we picked up travels along the way. So here I am. Yeah. Your captain seems to be a shrewd businessman.
Faced old witch.
What? I'm no witch. So, all right. Okay. Let's go and find some tavern and talk to people. You know, talk is free. So yeah, I have been having this wonderful sort of unintentional, obviously, totally unintentional, Italian sort of old seawater inn. So yeah. I love your outfit. Look at the hat. Oh my god, I'm a sucker for hats. I love hats.
Listening, please go ahead.
I also own a few, but I cannot wear them because I have a short forehead, so to say. Okay, so let's just, yeah, I love you. I absolutely love your hat. I guess it was, it was enough. Okay, let's talk about someone in particular. By far the most important person in town is Vilina Telvor, the Marshal of the Isles. She lives in Telvor Manor. Ardavan Karalus is the local Mages Guild steward, and Tino Valelian is the theurgist at the Chapel of the West Wind. Oh, and there's also Victus Pelius, I think. He's some hierophant from Nibene who's staying at the Sunset Hotel. Somebody snatched my name. And then there's that old red god, Cassandra. Rumor has it, she's in deep with the Thieves Guild. She lives in a house in the northern part of town. Wow. Let's go find her. But first, let's talk about the Chapel of the West Wind. It is a temple of the cult of the winds, a syncretic faith of Kinrith. Red Guard sailors worship Tava as a steward of the wind, while Cyrodiilic adherents of the cult honor her as one of Kinrith's many western faces. Yep. Let's go there then. I'm very much into Kinrith, you know. So, yeah. Let's go there. I think it's this building, I think. Yes. You know, I am very much into Kinrith for some reason. Oh gosh, I love this tapestry. How on earth have I not seen it when I was choosing tapestries for my house? Next time. Hello, Hackett. Garius Cyralus.
Greetings.
You look as if you were from Nibene, Lectern and a nice bed of whatnot. Oh, yeah. Kinrith holding a bird. and Perif's Lotus. All right. Have you heard the call to join the itinerant priests? Our order is a loosely structured one, but we do have some simple rules and requirements. Well, maybe not now, you know. I'm into the Thieves Guild right now, you know. But soon, yes. Where do I even begin? I was a priest of the Temple of Mara in Nibini for most of my life. I served there for many years, almost reaching the position of high priest. Instead, I chose to retire and travel Cyrodiil, eventually joining the Order of Itinerant Priests. I traveled for some time before coming to Charach and slowing down. The Card of the Winds accepted me as a guest, and I've been living here for more than a year. Card of the Winds? Depending on who you ask, the card is dedicated to either the Raga bird goddess Tava or the Cyrodiilic wind goddess Kinnereth. Surprisingly, the two communities have merged to peacefully coexist. In the year that I have been here, I have not seen a single conflict between them. Many people across the Empire could learn from their example. Not only the Empire, but some other universes as well. Yeah. All right. Let's pay our respect. Oh. Well, I was pretty sure that Kinnereth would give us something like, you know. Oh. Kinnereth's breath. Just don't give me the bubble. Oh, thank you. Just hide those bubbles. Yeah, fortify fatigue. Nice. Thank you. What is that? You know what? I really need to like... What would be if I used the amulet of uncv intervention? What is that? I want it in my Cirrus. I want it in my house. I skipped it for some reason. All right. Yeah, I really love this tapestry. Birds. I need it in my home. But it's too late. Oh, wait. The back door. Okay. So, oh, there is something down here. So you actually do have a place to stay, don't you? Yep.
Well
Hi.
met. What is it?
Salvanus Lathus. Blessings of Kinnereth. Yeah, so he's just, oh no. Tell me about the shrines. Members of the great faiths and respectful guests may make offerings and receive blessings at shrines. The faithful of higher ranks need make no offerings to receive blessings. All right. Common blessings like healing. Yeah. Okay. All right. Mystic Path of the Emperor. Before the Ages of Man, I think we read it. On Sturk. Okay. Oh, wow. By Calixta Avidrian. Set into the Abyssian Sea like a gleaming pearl, Stirk Isle has long served as safe harbour for the many trade ships that frequent the treacherous Abyssian Sea. Though sometimes relegated to a rural backwater in less fortunate times, the island's excellent fishing waters and tropical climate have distracted many a pilgrim after a long journey to the temples of Anvil. As far as history has recorded, the Aelid High Elves were the first people to set foot on Stirk. The isle seems to have been of little interest to the Aelid sorcerer kings, whose culture was centered on their mighty heartlands cities. It was only in the late decadent era that the elven lords, mistrustful of their cousins in Alinor, Violenwood, and the Direni lands, founded the sea fortress of Wormuzel? Think. Nagariel? Oh gosh. And Vabriasel. Well, designed to repel foreign invasions from the sea. Of course, the fall of the Aelid Empire did not come from without, but from within, and these sea fortresses were left to the mercy of wind and wave and time. Following Saint Alessia's rebellion, the western Aelid cities were easily toppled by the insurgent Colovian kings and their defecting elven allies. Yep, so not all Aelids were bad. Yes, not all Aelids were enslaving people. Yeah, some were defecting, yeah. The Abyssian strongholds were an exception, and their rum fleets long plagued the strident shore thereafter with skirmishes and incursions. But the efforts of these remnants were no match for Colo-Nordic courage and knowledge of the sea. And in the first era, 343, the island of Stirk was finally conquered by Skalgar Half-Scorned. Half-Scorned. So he was, well, all right, a vassal of the Shore King. Oh, the infamous Shore King. Right. For their services, Skalgar was made the first marshal of the Isles. Early records make little mention of settlements on Stirk. The great epics of the Colovian tradition occasionally note a hero or war party from Stirk, though they rarely play roles of any significance. One saga tells how the Ragada invasion in 1st Illa 808 was repelled at Stirk. One of only a few such cases in that one-sided conflict, though Red Card scholars naturally dispute this. The defenders of Stirk were much less successful against the Thracian plague. The island was ravaged by the disease, which all but eradicated the local population. Marshal Alvor Hurrilus, spared from the plague by a timely pilgrimage to Sankotor, swore vengeance on the Slodic menace and supported Bendu-Olu's bid for the strident throne after the demise of the last Shore King. So the Shore King was a Slode? Why would a Nord serve a Slode? Maybe he wasn't. But just this marshal supposed that Bandu-Ol would, be a better sort of backup against the Slodes? Maybe, I don't know. My gosh. The Marshal of the Isles continued to play a prominent role in the short-lived Ottoman Confederacy and the War of Righteousness, in which Marshal Captain Aravest, the Night-Eyed, is said to have led many daring raids up the Niben River. Niben River? Well, we've got the saying in Polish, where's the Rome, where's the Prim? it rhymes in Polish. Rzym and Krim, it rhymes. But it just means that the two places have nothing in common. And why would Marshal Aravest be in any importance for Sturk? I clearly don't understand something. Alright. Probably he was from Sturk and then he ended up in Niben River. Alright. After the first interregnum, the marshals of the Isles were listed among the oath-bound of Remen. The Isle and the town of Charach, which is mentioned here in the histories for the first time, played a small part in the Great Western Conquest. As a military harbour and supply station, and later served as the most vital forward outpost of the Remans in their centuries-long Cold War with the Somerset Isles. Cold War! And I thought the Cold War was invented by the Russians. Sturk would reprise these roles during the Tiber Wars as a key military asset in the great feats of admirals Vasi Hadrak and Emil Richten. Emil? I think Emil. Charach was assaulted twice. First by Red Guard outlaws of the Restless League, and later by the Somerset Navy, whose occupation caused grievous destruction before the island could be reclaimed. After the war, the defeated elves were tasked with financing Charach's rebuilding and the construction of Duskwater Keep, so that imperial order in the surrounding seas might be preserved in perpetuity. Sturk was lucky to escape the ravages of the Cameron usurper, as his monstrous forces swept north through the mainland of West Colovia, though it was much plagued by the infamous pirates that sailed in those lawless days. For over a decade, the marshals of the Isles ruled their isolated lands, much as their ancient ancestors had, alone, until the campaigns of Commodore Fasil Conomerus, later King of Anvil, finally put an end to the usurper's scourge in Cyrodiil. Though the terrors of the simulacrum and recent unrest in the Iliac Bay have caused a resurgence of such acts of piracy, it will surely only be a short while before the West Navy scours the seas again, and every inhabitant of Sturk can sleep safe with the knowledge that they, too, live under the law and peace of the Empire. All right, so we have some hagiography. I need to read those.
Please, by all means, I'm listening.
Those are the music notes. The Trials of Saint Alessia. I don't know if I read this book before. I think I have. Let's just do this very short. Akatosh made a covenant long with Alessia in those days, so long ago. He gathered the tangled skeins of oblivion and knit them fast with the bloody sinews of his heart, and gave them to Alessia, saying, "This shall be my token to you, that so long as your blood and oath hold true, yet so shall my blood and oath be true to you. This token shall be the amulet of kings, and the covenant shall be made between us. For I am the king of spirits, and you are the queen of mortals. As you shall stand witness for all mortal flesh, so shall I stand witness for all immortal spirits." And Akatosh drew from his breast a burning handful of his heart's blood, and he gave it into Alessia's hand, saying, "This shall also be a token to you of our joined blood and pledged faith. So long as you and your descendants shall wear the amulet of kings, then shall this dragon fire burn, an eternal flame, as a sign to all men and gods of our faithfulness. so long as the dragon fires shall burn. To you and to all generations I swear that my heart's blood shall hold fast the gates of oblivion. So long as the blood of the dragon runs strong in her rulers, the glory of the empire shall extend in unbroken years. But should the dragon fire fail, and should no heir of our joined blood wear the amulet of kings, then shall the empire descend into darkness, and the demon lords of misrule shall govern the land. Yeah. Oh, don't look like that at me. I'm trying to enlarge my knowledge. Yep. Okay. Now, I guess those are the leather scroll case. Oh, look. How nice.
Hail, Dunmer. Do you need something?
A kitchen. Some beds. Cozy. I wonder if I would have joined, could I use the... Oh. Farcical.
Please, by all means. I'm listening.
Yeah. A generic term used to refer to Cyrodiil's various cults of the divines. Yeah. Most of them, the cult of the winds included, do not accept outsiders that aren't already trained in their ways. So those devout who don't want to dedicate their lives to a specific temple often seek out the itinerant priests instead. I know that. All right. Oh, lock. Oh, come on. There are no locked doors that I could not reach. Yeah, but I need a hand first. Options. Crosshair. Right. I forgot to grab a lockpick. Right. So, what do you say now? It's just your room. Oh, sorry. Oh, wow. Shiny trinkets. Oh. Expensive ring with these diamond shape grapes and other stuff. Extravagant hat. Oh, wow. Just look at that. Ha! Okay. I'm not, I don't want to steal. But look at this bed. Nice. Sponge. That's what I forgot to add to my bathroom. Ah. Okay. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so I guess we are now well acquainted with the Chapel of Kinrith. And we know where to come to join itinerant priests. Right, so now, oh, look, we've got ourselves a Sturk Aztec sunrise. Well, I'm obviously trying to find a... Wow. I'm obviously trying to find a frame. But I'm afraid I might have butchered this golden hour. Sorry. Maybe not. With the hands being a subject. Look at that. Look at that. A perfect holiday location. A shanty.
Anything I can do for you?
I thought she could, take me somewhere on the island or something. Right, let's go and find this Cassandra.
How do you do?
Igen ring. Let's find this Cassandra. So... I do need to do that because I am afraid
Think it'll rain?
I'm afraid Alec has found Sturk Thieves Guild and he's started the quest line. So I cannot really watch his episodes before I do it myself, can I? Our bounty, the masked captain. Oh, come on. So... she is supposed to live on the north of town or north of the island. I'm not sure. What was this good lady? Someone in particular? Oh, she doesn't know anything about Cassandra. Well, I guess there's only, those people in the tavern who know about Cassandra, right? Yeah. I need to go back and ask. Because Plaza Tavern. Oh, this is the fancy, the fancy place. Nobody will know Thieves Guild here. I'm not, I don't think. This septum emblem on faces look like a really bad
A visitor.
injury.
What may I do for you?
Cassandra, she lives in a house in the northern part of town. So, all right, so town, okay. So let's go to... Must be somewhere here, right? I like those windows. Porcelain vase. Nice. Very much like the ones I have. Cassandra. Nice outfit. Well, actually, nice everything.
Anytime, friend. I'm right here.
Wow. I do have a lot of porcelain in my kitchen as well. All right. Okay. Now, let me just, tell you how much I like your house and your outfit and whatnot, and just a little bit over. Okay, must do. Oh, this lady is not to be trifled with. All right. I'm Cassandra, bandit of the Thieves Guild. I'm an informant dealer in the guild. Information dealer in the guild. Wow. People here seem to think that I have ties to the Thieves Guild. Awfully presumptuous, don't you think? I'm just an old woman who knows things and people. But just 2 sentences before you told me you're a bandit of the Thieves Guild. Oh. Memory does not serve you any longer, Yeah, know something about that. The locals in the town believe there's no thief guild here, but they couldn't be more wrong. The guild's on Sturgisle, all right. But you need to understand something. I am an information dealer. Selling information is what I do. However, since you're new here, I'll let you in on this secret for free. But only this one time. The guild's in Duskwater Keep, on the top floor. That's the abandoned naval fort in sight of town, just to the southwest. All right. What can you train me in? What's your rank, Toad? Okay. Until I'm higher rank, you probably are out of your skill points for me. All right. I'm just looking. Oh, wow. Small chest. Look at those furniture. Receipt. Okay, I thought it would be something of interest. Devra Hawkshaw, detect key. Yeah. And that thing? Aquamarine. I would so very much sealing wax. I think I should Alik's dagger. Not very pricey though, but the lady is quite knowledgeable, isn't she? I love those furniture. Really, really nice. Okay. All right then. Now we can go and find our Thieves Guild. Now, I already knew where they were because I watched Alex's episode, but, you know, I was pretty sure there was another way, you know, of finding them, and here it is. All right. So, the Italian theme in my life, yeah. So, I've been watching some various episodes in Italian, so I need to read the subtitles because I can only say in Italian what I've already said. Oh, where is the way in? Come on. Oh, come on. How do I get in? So yeah, I need to read the subtitles. But it's worth doing because like the last episodes of his are about the lessons of Vivek. With, it's not only reading, but it's only the explanation. So it's really worth, you know, listening to because it's what Varil has got to say about what Kirkbride wrote. I mean, Vivek wrote, obviously. So, oh, glitches. Never mind. It happens to the best of us, doesn't it? So yeah, that's the first thing in Italian. Listening to some Italian. Then I am also reading rice. Why not? A spoon and a bowl. I can hear somebody walking. The basket. I wanted this basket in my bedroom, but for some reason it didn't show. I don't understand it very well. So I switched it for something else. All right. Prison. Okay. I can hear somebody walking. Imperial Canteen? What is that? I have no idea, but it is pricey. But it is cheap and heavy, so... Oh, wow. Wheat. Yes, please. More wheat. Salt? Yes. Nice. No, I don't want to go outside. I want to find... Okay. Hello. Ruined book. Okay. She said top floor. Nothing very interesting here. Have I been here? Yes, I have. Oh. Yeah, I remember that. I have the same one in my house. Hello! How are you? I've been looking for you guys.
An adventurer, I presume.
I like your shoes. Hi. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Oh, this lady is not very easy to admire, I see. Any jobs or leads for me, Toad? Okay, Yokuda. It's collective term for the myriad archipelagos far to the west of Tamariel and the Somerset Isles. Though to have once been an enormous supercontinent, today Yokuda is shattered into hundreds of smaller landmasses, the result of some ancient cataclysm. Though it is possible to sail there, strange metaphysics afflict the seas that divide our two continents, and wise captains employ Duadri navigators to make the journey. Who are Duadri navigators? They're the people of southern Yokuda, far across the Abyssian Sea. Talented at the arts of navigation, trade, and mysticism, the Duadri are nevertheless mistrustful of most Tamarielic peoples, and look with wariness on those who would sail west to their homelands. All right. You know, it's thanks to the Imperial Simulacrum that we have this place. The Navy lost favor in the public eye after the debacle, which led to budget cuts and the abandonment of several naval forts, including this one. All the better for us, I'd say. Yeah. Definitely.
I have the finest spells in town.
Ouch. Yeah.
Good day, Outlander. Are you interested in something?
Above it all. Why not? Yep. Okay. Oh no, don't give me that. Oh, great. Okay. I think we are... Yeah. Just don't pick up anything. Welcome. I'm Casper Squealan, Navy Chaplain of Duskwater Keep. Are you here for services or to pay your respects to the Nine Divines? Haha, I'm just kidding. The Navy hasn't been in this mothballed fort for some time. I'm actually the mastermind of the Cyrodiil Thieves Guild here on Sturg Isle. So, what is it, Toad? If you're here, I take it you're looking for jobs. Yeah, sure. I'm here for jobs before I watched Alec do them. Tell me about Cassandra. Oh, I know where she is. I wanted to know. Okay. The Arentian? He is the master thief of the Abyssian Ring. So you are mastermind and he's master thief? So master thief is above mastermind? His outfit handles carefully planned white-collar schemes. You can find him in Enville in the Sailor's Fluke. In Arentia. Yes, I know, I've been there. Right? Services? Vandelenwe sells books and can take care of any price of your hat. Charles is the man you want for lockpicks and probes. We also have a pawnbroker, but she's not here right now. She got herself arrested. Cassandra is our information dealer in Charach. For a price, she can sometimes provide secrets or other information you might find helpful in your jobs. And that's about it. So we need to rescue the pawnbroker, I think. Okay. We are a young outfit and not as well established as our counterpart guild in Anvil, but we got some jobs with which we could use your help. However, I'd like to test your skill. Test my skills, hey? Okay. With something easy, yeah, sure. I want you to get me a bottle of Iskel. It's a golden pear wine from Somerset. Belina Tervor's manor in Charach should have one. Charles and Valdenlev, oh gosh, how to pronounce that? Valdelenwy. Yeah, Vandelenwy. Here as well as Cassandra and Charach may have other leads though. Go get a bottle of and bring it back to me. I really like this, you know, this asking around about everything. It's fine. It's fun. Okay. Not yet. Okay. Not yet, I said.
Maybe when it snows in my stove.
Okay. Tell me about Iskel. Iskel. It's a golden colored wine made from the Altachi pear. It's traditional to the city of Firsthold, the largest and oldest city in the Corcoran. I've never heard about Corcoran region. All right. On the Isle of Moridanon. Isqua is a relatively expensive wine compared to the other wines of Somerset. Its bottle is crafted out of glazed ceramic. It's also not very common around here. I believe the Tervor Manor has the only bottle of Sturg Isle. Tervor Manor, okay. Hey, Charles. Ajern. Charles, I should say, I think. Not Charles. Anyway, oh, that's a good wine. It can boost your magic resistance and energy for a short while. I wouldn't recommend drinking it just before a melee, though. You feel sluggish for a bit afterwards, but if you're trying to get away from a mage and in hot pursuit, it could be useful. Go look for one in Anvil if you ever want to try it yourself. I want to try it here, not in Anvil. All right. Mark.
Well met.
Yep. Can I divine intervene? Let's hope it will take me. Yeah. Good. Now we need to get to the manor, right? But first, where was this good red guard lady's house?
What brings you
Here. Yeah, I don't think, you know, we just should go and look for the bottle, but since... Oh, you do not have any information. Okay. I just wanted to, you know, see if she's got anything interesting to say. Now we need to find this manor, and I'm pretty sure the mana should be somewhere, you know, central. Like this one. No, this is the Sunset Hotel, and there's only one sunset thing in this game. Oh, you see that? That glitch in the corner? Now on the right, now on the left. See that? It's exactly what Alec had. Yeah. Why do I have this as a slider now? Okay. Oh shoot, what? I'm pretty sure that Gamma gets rid of that, but also Gamma bleaches everything very much. Not that I dislike it. Okay, let's stay with Gamma for a Saw Mitana Company. We need the mana, don't we? This is the Mages Guild. Alright. Trading Company Warehouse. I don't really believe that Tyrell Manor would be somewhere, you know, somewhere sort of back. Runnery, okay. I saw a little orchard over there, but yeah, see? Nice. Only, yeah. You could use some lectures on permaculture. Because you clearly know nothing about it. Anyway. We need to find the mana. And where could it be? Or maybe there?
Glory and honor, Emperor and Emperor.
Yep.
In the front
Telvor
lines on the war against crime.
mana. Hello. Vilina Telvor. Okay.
Do you want something from me?
Yeah, only your best wine, but don't mention it. No, I really need a hand. I think nobody sees me. I think this wine, olive oil. I think this wine would not be in a container, right? But then I am also pretty sure it would not be like in the basement, right? Okay, Aku. Aliu. Yeah. So I'm walking in circles. Let's go upstairs. Hello, Grandma. Have you seen a fancy bottle of
How can I
something?
help you?
Something made of pearls? Pearls, not pearls. Come on. Yeah. Hmm. I'm running out of options here. I am positively running out of options. Where could this bottle be? Are you sure you do not have any? No, I think you don't. Okay. So... Wait. Hmm. I don't think it would be, you know,
Glory and honor, emperor and empire.
it would be in a hatch. I rather think it would be on a hatch.
Greetings.
Yeah. Nice to see you too. Now, where is your wine, woman? Terrible family sword. Nah, no need. No. Oops. Come on. Don't look at me for a second. Very immersive. Like really very immersive, but I don't care. I just want the bottle.
Go ahead.
No, I think I've checked everything here. Yeah. No, I think it would be some place, you know, open. And not in the bathroom, I don't think. Oh, great. It's so nice of them. They do Extravagant cloth coil. Oh. Oh, wow. Nice. Really nice. Okay. Hmm. Right, let's go downstairs then. Again. No. Nobody would. Aha! There it is! Note to Astoria. Mother, this is our last bottle of Isquel. I know you've told me that the wine makes your head feel clearer. But please don't drink it all over at once like the last one. Remember, we are not made of money, so you must take it sparingly. We can't have everything you were used to back in your day. I'll try to bring back another soon. Okay. Okay. Done! Durata. Liquid. I'm wondering what that is. It looks very much like a purple tomato. I grow them, actually. They are delicious. But they are cold tomatoes. So, what would that be? I have no idea. Egg. Yes, please. Okay. Well, I think we are done then. I will take that. Thank you. Okay. I would take... Oh no, don't give me that. Beer mug. Where have I taken it from? No idea. Oh, a loot. Well, that was interesting. Okay, I think I should go back. I should go back to our good... Where's recall?
Well, hello there. A pleasure to meet you.
Yep. Yes. There's my bottle of Isquel. Thank you for getting that for me, Toad. I'll pay you 300 gold for it. Ready for more jobs? Yeah. But maybe not now. Almost an hour and a half. So, yeah. How do you feel about grave robbing? Who are you talking to? You're talking to an archaeologist. Come on. I've robbed graves for many years, so yeah. I know a collector who's willing to pay top Drake for a pair of Elysian bronze boots, if you can find them. They date back to the Elysian Empire, so you won't be able to obtain them just in any old shop. You'll have to search inside an old barrow. We've already checked the ones on Sturk Isle and couldn't find any. That leaves all the barrows remaining on the Strident coast. Start searching for the boots in old barrows near Anvil or Thresby. Maybe other guild members here could help you. Okay, so I guess we need to go back to Anvil anyway. Huh? Looking to find a pair? My suggestion is to check Charach Barrow near Thresby. The Nedic port cities of the Strident Coast were amongst the first settlements the Color Nords conquered during the Elysian Empire, and I expect one noble from that era was buried in that tomb. And hopefully, this with his boots. I don't know the precise location of the barrow, though. Try asking Cassandra in Charach if you need it. Oh, yeah. Sure. So, no, not back to Anvil. All right, sorry. I noticed my mic died, so I don't know if... yeah, hopefully you didn't miss much. So, I'm asking this good gentleman about Brown's boots. Going tomb riding, eh? I wouldn't know anything about the boots, unfortunately, but I can give you some general advice. Be careful. Be careful when entering any barrow you come across. The undead are known to roam their halls. Yeah, I know that. Come on. Don't let that put you off from exploring them, though. You can find some old but valuable loot inside those barrows. Come on, you could tell me, like, I don't think you could tell me anything less useless. Anything more Oh, shoot. Oh, this is the AI.
Welcome. What is it, friend?
I need to make sure to replace this texture. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I definitely need to replace this texture. All right. So we need to go to the a beautiful sunset. No, not that. Options, crosshair, okay. Return.
In the front lines on the war against crime.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's go to Grandma, Grandma Cassandra, and ask about the boots. And I think this will be like, you know, the last thing to do at the moment, because I need to get some things done today. Yeah. Gaspus wants you to find him some old boots on the Strident Coast. That's a tall order. But I got some good news for you. I have some information that could help you with your search. I happily tell you what I know for, I don't know, 250 drakes? This is obviously a shakedown, but sure. Pleasure doing business with you. Thresby is where I'd start looking for nearby barrows. I knew that already. My sources in Anvil haven't found any boots in the tombs near the city. And I don't think they'd be further inland. Charach Barrow is the closest one to Thresby, is a little ways southeast from there. There must be a pair of boots inside it, based on what I know. Also, take this potion, just in care. Cheap rising force. Right, so this is a clue, okay? I found loot hidden in fairly high places. Yeah, so this is a clue. Good. Yeah, so, all right. I don't really think this was worth 250 gold, but I just wanted to see if she really, you know,
What was that?
if she really does have any information, you know, worth paying for. It seems that she doesn't, so I might as well not bother the next time. But I think I will, since, you know what, you never know. This is the first thing. And then I have so much money, I don't really care. And there's always some unique dialogue, you know? And unique dialogue is always good. Let's go to Thresby then.
It would be a pleasure to do business.
I have never been there.
If you need something.
Hi! Where are we? Oh, we are actually... Alright. I could have just ported home and walk. But I didn't know where Thresby is, so yeah. Okay. Okay, I guess this is all for tonight. For today. It's not even midday for me. So, yeah, I am really happy. And yeah, I haven't... I think something distracted me and I didn't end my thought about the Italian period. So not only am I listening to a lot of Varial lately, but I'm also reading Elena Ferrante, who is an Italian writer, and she writes about post-war Italy. And it is a very, very... Actually, it's a difficult read because it is written from a perspective of a child, then an adolescent, in a society full of violence, family violence. So yeah, it is a... It's not the most heartwarming read. It's a great read nonetheless, and I wholeheartedly how do you say it? Not advise, but I recommend it. Yes, wholeheartedly. Right. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and see you in the burrow. Ta-ra!